Okay, guys, wanted to do a quick video tonight on something that's quite close to my heart, and that's trading communities. Why is this so important? Now, there's five key sort of points, in my opinion, that make a trading community or being part of a trading community so important when you're starting out. And even when you're not starting out, even when you're a fair way along the road, or even at the end of the road. Okay, so trading can be a solitary endeavour, can't it? Just, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. In fact, I know I'm not the only one. When I sort of explained what I wanted to do to family members and friends, nobody had a clue what I was on about. They thought I was mad. They thought it was just gambling, and it was, something I'm just going to lose a shit ton of money on. And they didn't understand it. They weren't particularly interested in it because they just couldn't relate to it, really. And that's where, being part of a community, you've got like-minded individuals. Nearly everybody in that community is in the same situation as you. Now, they're not all at the same sort of learning juncture as you, but they're probably sat in the same situation where they're talking to their family about what they're doing, and their family haven't got a clue, or they don't care. And that's where really sort of being part of a trading community pays dividends, when you're sort of bouncing ideas and strategies off each other. You're learning the strategies off seasoned traders who've been there, done it all. They've learned off the back of their mistakes, and you've got a real opportunity there to bypass that sort of stage, or that process of learning by error, just by copying what these guys are doing. If you're lucky enough to get someone to take you under their wing, and guide you, and perhaps even review your trades that you do, and give you some constructive criticism, and give you ideas, and that's massive. If you're lucky enough to get someone to do that, then that can really sort of speed the process up for you, and make things a hell of a lot easier. And it just sort of feeds into that, what I've just said. It's the acceleration of the learning process. You can all bounce off each other. There's a lot of you are in at the same stage in the process, and you'll go through the pain and the joy together, all at the same time, and your ability to bridge that gap it's exponential, really, and other than if you're doing it on your own. It's just sort of night and day. So why was this so important to me, and what really did I see in terms of a benefit from this? So I was part of a community that we purchased a course off a professional trader, and part of the course, when you completed it, is you could join the trading community. And this, for me, it was absolutely fantastic. The minute I was in these rooms and talking to these guys and seeing the conversations that were going on, it really was a light bulb moment for me. Now, I decided that I'm going to extract as much knowledge out of these people as possible. I'm going to utilise all the resources that these guys have put up. Some of them had, created some fantastic spreadsheets, automation spreadsheets. stuff to analyse the markets early in the morning and get, value prices on horses that looked like they were sort of steaming in. And yeah, it was unbelievable. I can't sort of praise the people in this group or the resources that are available. I really can't praise it enough. It was it was a massive eye opener for me. The ability to share experiences was crucial. I started out, I had experience in the markets to a degree, but I was still back at square one. It was only really off the back of, this course and this training that it sort of registered with me what was going on and what I needed to look at. Before that, I tried another course, and I was sort of pissing in the wind. I was left in the dark. I didn't know what was going on, and I didn't understand it. But off the back of this sort of training course, and then it's more so off the back of joining this community, it all just seemed to start clicking. Now, a big important part for me as well was not only did I want to, just extract the knowledge, utilise all the resources, jump on the back of other people's experiences, but I made a conscious effort to contribute to the group overall. And that was, offering as much value as possible. So I had, previous experience of betting markets and, betting with the bookies and, form knowledge and all that sort of good stuff. So as much value as I could offer, not just in trading, but in other aspects, I was determined to give as much as I could, because I realised that by doing that, I would get so much more out of it. And the result, if you like, for me was very, very quickly, and it wasn't straight away. This was over a course of, a fair few months, really, a good few months, being within this community, uploading videos, taking constructive criticism, offering constructive criticism to others who had the guts to upload their videos, because it's not an easy thing to do. You're putting yourself out there really for scrutiny. And luckily for me, the guys in this group were really, really good. They were gold, to be fair. I got so much out of that. It was unbelievable, and it really sort of helped me develop the next, these three key skills, which were my confidence. It increased massively just from being part of this community and the people within it. I was able to control not only my trading, but my emotions within the trade. And I think really sort of, because I used to upload quite a lot of videos, that really massively helped me. And I uploaded my videos in the same way as I'm doing for this sort of video series on YouTube. I talked exactly how I do in these videos. I described what I was thinking, what I was looking at, etc., etc. When I'd entered the trade, and what I was thinking when I was exiting. And it just helped that me control my emotions within the trade, but also, just my overall sort of thinking and everything about it. It was, I can't really describe it. I'm probably not doing it enough justice, but off the back of that, I started seeing consistency. I started, turning up on a day. Not every day was a winning day, but I had more winning days than I had losing days. And I really do feel that I couldn't have got to that point in my trading journey if I hadn't been part of that community. My profits then started consistently being in the green. And yeah, had I won all my money back that I'd lost over the years, I started to get back, bridge that deficit really, towards the back end of last year. And that really, as I say, was all to do with the community that I was a part of at the time. And I really don't feel I would have been able to achieve that or get to the knowledge that I have now. And I'm still not the best. I'm still not the completed article, but I feel like I've learnt a skill now that I can take with me, and use whenever I feel like it, to be quite honest. So just to try and keep this as short as possible, what's on offer for you guys? And this is where it really is sort of difficult now, because it's slim pickings out there, to be honest, guys, in terms of quality communities that that are not charging you 30-40 quid a month to join what's essentially a bloody forum, and then once you're in there, they give you a couple of shit strategies and you're left on your own. That's, for me, that's not a trading community, and I don't care what they want to call themselves, they're not. It is slim pickings. Now, there are some trading software forums. If you've got BetAngel, for example, if that's your trading software, their forum's excellent, and the resources available on that forum is fantastic. Now, I know Geeks Toy and Gruss, and that they've all generally got some kind of forum that users can go on, but for my experience, they've sort of died on their arse, to be honest, in terms of sort of active users who are on there giving advice. It's not like the old days anymore, to be honest. They used to be, really active sort of 10 years ago, 15 years ago even, but not so much anymore. So it's a difficult one. I'd probably say BetAngel would be the sort of most active one, if you like. And then there's Trading the Market, the Discord. This one is probably, the number one out there, if I'm honest. And I guess if I was to say anything sort of to warn people when they do go on there, there's a hell of a lot going on there, guys. So it's important that you focus on what you want to get out of it. And there's literally sections for every single sport, and it would be very, very easy to get distracted and caught up in a lot of the noise, really. So I think what I would say, and I've only sort of dipped in there briefly to have a look, really, and see what it's like in there. And it's a fantastic resource. The people behind that they've done a brilliant job. And there's literally hundreds, thousands of people in as part of that community that are active. And it's really good. I would probably say as a free resource, that's probably the number one out there at the minute. And other than that, you're going to be looking to pay for a course and be part of a community, and you're not really going to know whether it's any good or not. So there's nothing else I can really sort of recommend, but maybe do your own research would be the advice there. But listen, thanks for watching. Appreciate your time. I realise this has sort of rattled on for 15 minutes now, but if you've got any comments on this, if you've got any sort of recommendations, I'd be really happy to hear those. But I'll be back on Friday, guys. Thanks.